And speaking of legislation and whatnot, live look at downtown Seattle, the city preparing to celebrate all things Iceland. Seattle hosting Taste of Iceland, a cultural festival featuring food, drinks, music, and more with an Icelandic flair starting tomorrow. And joining us live with a very special sneak peek from Pike Place Market is the First Lady of Iceland, Eliza Reid, joining us this morning. Great to have you here.
Thanks for having me on the show. Great to be here.
So, Eliza, I got to tell you, I just visited Iceland for the very first time a few months ago. It is unlike any place on Earth. So for folks that haven't been to your incredible country, how would you describe it?
As you said, incredible nature, pristine air, fantastic food, and mostly wonderful people that you'll remember. And I think all of that sort of people and culture is what we're bringing to Seattle here for the next 3 days with a whole lot of free events in the city.
Nice. Yeah, well, it sounds a little bit like the Seattle culture for sure. Now, something interesting about you, you are not originally from Iceland, right? Tell us how you became the First Lady.
So it's, you know, you can hear from my accent. I grew up on in the countryside of Canada, in the capital, Ottawa, and I became First Lady because my husband is Icelandic. We met when I cheated to win a date with him in graduate school in England, and he became president just over 7 years ago. So this was not something that I anticipated for myself, but what an honor and privilege it is.
Well, it's an honor and privilege to have you here in Seattle to celebrate Icelandic culture. And Seattle has a sister city in Iceland, right? Tell us about that.
Yeah, our capital city, Reykjavik, has been a sister city of Seattle for over 30 years. So we do all kinds of different cultural exchanges, educational exchanges, and one of the events that we have during the Taste of Iceland Festival is a design exchange, an exhibition going on called Hi, same word in Icelandic and English, that is sharing all kinds of different displays on design for how we can work and relax together. And as you probably can see on your screen right now as well, our chefs here who are doing a great Icelandic meal at the Carlisle restaurant with Icelandic ingredients have brought a generous gift of Icelandic cod to Pike Place Market, so we can see. But you can always get, especially at the Carlisle this week, and get fantastic Icelandic cod and lamb.
Well, I love how they're throwing the fish around. That's pretty traditional here for us.
So are you going to be catching a fish at some point?
I'm going to have to see later, or, you know, I hope they don't miss right now when I'm kind of dressed up, but maybe later on I'll put the overalls on and get to work.
I think that's probably a good strategy. Okay, so tell us about this Taste of Iceland and what to expect there, because Icelandic food is a little bit different.
Interesting.
Well, it's fresh and delicious, I would say. So the food, we have this menu at the Carlisle. It's got Icelandic cod, Icelandic lamb, which is free range and amazing, Icelandic skyr as well, provided by Icelandic Provisions. We also have a free movie. We have free concerts. You can hear in a minute DJ Sven is playing some fantastic Icelandic music. We have a cocktail making class. We have a sound bath that's from the 66 North, and I'm doing a talk at the National Nordic Museum on Saturday morning with an author, Margaret Wilson. We're talking about the fantastic women of Iceland and Icelandic history and gender equality, and that's going to be really fun too, although I'm a bit biased obviously about that.
Well, you guys have it all dialed in there. It looks like you're having so much fun. I love the DJ going on and the fish kind of taunting you behind. We got to see that sometime though. You're going to have to throw that fish. I think you'll do a great job.
I hope so. Well, follow my social media. I'll try to post something later on.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, great stuff. We appreciate you having the time to join us here on Good Day Seattle. The First Lady of Iceland, Eliza Reid.
Well, the Taste of Iceland starts tomorrow, so we're excited to see more details about that and find out more about all the ingredients. But we'll put up at fox13seattle.com so our folks can find all the information.